Members of both the right and the left have been freaking out over the Grammy Awards for different reasons, of course. Why don't we start with right-wingers who apparently were very offended by a Satan-themed set at the ceremony. You have Sam Smith and Kim Petras, who won the award for Best Pop Duo and Group Performance on this night. And so they sang their hit single, Unholy, which obviously means that they worship Satan and would like your children to worship Satan, according to the right wing. Now, during the performance, Smith sang while dressed head to toe in red, including a devil horn hat, while being surrounded by dancers who resembled Samara from the horror film The Ring. So you see the images, it is what it is. It's their artistic expression, and if you're concerned about children watching this, well, don't have your children watch the Grammys. It's that simple. You get to control the TV your children watch. But religious conservatives were not pleased by this. I'll give you a few examples of how they reacted, beginning with Ted Cruz, who says, "This is evil." And he's quote tweeting Liz Wheeler, who says, "Don't fight the culture wars, they say. Meanwhile, demons are teaching your kids to worship Satan." I could throw up. Look, Liz, you guys fight the culture wars because it's all you've got. We all know it, okay? That's all you've got, that's all they're obsessed with. It's endless culture war garbage that we all have to engage in, because if the left doesn't engage in it, then the right runs their mouths about how the Grammys allegedly want your children to worship Satan, which is insane.
Okay, so one of the things I wonder when I see stories like this is, was the country always this crazy? That where you would have a giant chunk of people think that that was actually related to Satan? That Beelzebub himself was like, yo, bro, Sam Smith, I got an idea for the Grammys, okay? It's a little on the nose, we're not gonna be very subtle here. Why don't you dress up as me and then get everybody else to dress up like demons and stuff? And that way, I bet a lot of people in America will go, "Oh, Satan, yeah, that's the guy I should look into," and then they'll become demonic. Okay, so if you don't realize that that sounds crazy, we're not gonna get through to you. You're gonna think like,
no, there's more. There's more. It's so good.
But my question is like, when I first looked at it was a giant chunk of the country always that crazy? And I think the answer is yes. And so what the difference now is that we're seeing them because of the online world. All of this is bubbling, their reaction is bubbling up. Before, mainstream media wouldn't cover, like, honestly, the giant chunk of the country who thought, no, that's actual demons on television, and they're gonna come out of the TV and grab our kids or whatever, because they thought that's nuts, so we're not gonna cover it. But because of social media, it just, and then they get together in a community, and then they're stronger in that community, and they're like, yes, we knew it. The devil's real and he's inside your TV. And so now we got to fight him and debate him and say, no, that's actually not the devil or Loki or Beelzebub.
You just turn it off. You get what I'm saying? You just turn it off. There's so much content out there that I ain't got no interest in it, right? Like, I don't need to come up with crazy conspiracies. I don't need to fearmonger about children in my family being radicalized by shows I don't like on television. Just turn it off. We live in a country that's incredibly diverse. It includes people who don't believe in Satan, people such as myself. So when we see performances like this, we don't freak out because we don't think it's real, and we're not worried about anyone being radicalized to be worshipers of Satan. Here's Christian life coach Solomon Bucci, who thought that the performance was not symbolic, okay? If as a Christian, you think we are reaching when we talk about the dominance and normalization of Satan worship in pop music, you need discernment. Sam Smith's performance at the Grammys last night was satanic, gory. No, it's not art. It's symbolic of who they serve. Yep, I'm sure Sam Smith serves the devil.
No, but look, guys, if you're a fundamentalist, you have to get it through your head. The people who dress up in Satan outfits, 0% of them actually believe there's a Satan. You believe there's a Satan, right? But the guy who dresses up that way, if he believed in Satan, would never dress up as Satan. He would try to trick you, okay? He wouldn't be like, oh, I will get up in a giant Satan outfit so you could figure out where I am. He is very, very likely an atheist who doesn't believe in it at all. That's why he thinks it's entertainment, it's funny, it's etc. He's not trying to convert you or your kids into being Satanists. We think that's nuts. We don't think, it's like you're saying, okay, you guys put out there all these Marvel heroes, and then that's because you're trying to convert us to believing in Odin and Thor. No, we don't believe in Odin and Thor. That's why they're characters. And
okay,
but they drive me crazy.
So there's that. They don't drive me crazy. I just think they need to calm down and just turn the TV off or switch the channel to something else that doesn't make
really
you so.
Believe it.
No, but let them believe what they want to believe. Okay, it's called your opinion, man, as Cenk likes to say. Like it is what it is. What are you gonna do? You're gonna ban the Grammys? You're gonna get into the weeds of what the Grammys can and can't allow during these performances. It's just ridiculous.
When we dress up as werewolves on Halloween, we're not actually werewolves.
Maybe we are.
Okay.
Maybe we are. Ooh, maybe
they're not actually vampires when they dress up as vampires. And they're not, how do they come out during the day? I don't know, man. How do you talk to people? I don't understand how we're supposed to communicate. How could you possibly think that's actually satanic?
I just think it's hilarious that free speech absolutists now want to censor artistic expressions they don't agree with. So that's going on the right, okay? Let's move on to the left because I've got some stuff to say about them. Guys, Beyonce broke a record for the number of Grammys she won, okay? She's appreciated. Calm the hell down. Like the amount of lunacy I'm seeing on Twitter about Beyonce not winning album of the year is insane. There, I said it. Okay, let's talk about it for a second. Beyonce, very talented, okay? She has racked up 88 Grammy nominations over her career, but she broke a record because she won 32 Grammys. She has won 32 Grammys.
Yeah.
Every headline I saw from last night was Beyonce broke record, Beyonce is star of the night, Beyonce wins dozens and dozens of Grammys in her career. But Harry Styles, okay, yes, a white guy, won album of the year. I don't listen to Harry Styles. I don't know what his music sounds like. I don't know what a Harry Styles is. All I know is everyone needs to calm the hell down. Just because Harry Styles won doesn't mean the Grammys are automatically racist or it was a racist motivation for giving him that win. He was heckled as he was doing his acceptance speech and stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah,
insane.
People were screaming Beyonce's name. Adele left as he started his acceptance speech.
That's
calm the hell
so
down.
Unbelievably rude too. Look, I don't care about the Grammys at all. I don't care about music. I don't know it, etc. But here is an argument that makes no sense. The person who has broken the record for the most amount of Grammys is being discriminated against. For whatever reason. How could she be discriminated against if she has more than any other person on the planet? That is a very curious way of discriminating. And as great as Beyonce is, and apparently she's amazing, because look at all her fans, look at how many Grammys she's won, look at all her record sales. No one on planet Earth disputes that Beyonce is awesome, okay? She does not have the right to every single award. Other people are allowed to win awards. People are allowed to vote for things and believe that, in this case, Harry Styles' record was a little bit better than Beyonce. Album,
because
sorry.
Best Record was a different category, which was won by Lizzo. So I just
is that discrimination against someone else?
Everybody, just calm down. I just think that at this point, it doesn't matter how the award ceremony ends. Right? It doesn't matter how many awards, various diverse artists, how many they win. It's the same discourse every single time after the awards, every single time.
And look, I gotta be honest, I don't think it's real people at all.
No, it is real people, trust me.
No, what I mean by that is I think it's a lot of people in that particular case in the music industry who are in a certain category and think, I wanna win these awards. And if someone that isn't in my category, ethnically or demographically, doesn't win it, I'm gonna complain. But wait a minute, is that, you're actually doing damage to the cause. Because that's the boy who cried wolf. If you say, look, there's so much actual racism in this country. Look at what the police do day in and day out. Look at the system, look at how it crushes the average person. But when you say that the person who's broken the record for most Grammys is being discriminated against, you appear to be the boy who cried wolf, and you make it harder to believe the mountain of racism that actually exists in the country because you're looking out for yourself. No, every award should go to me. Well, God damn it, that is not at all helping the cause. It's absurd.
By the way, Viola Davis last night also achieved EGOT status because she won the Grammy for Best Audiobook. So that means she has won every single major award imaginable, right? Like, look, you can be upset because you love Beyonce and you really feel that she deserved that award, that specific award, that's fine. But then needlessly drawing this weird conclusion that, oh, it's because of racism, I think is crazy. I just do.
Yeah,
There's no proof of that at all. So,
and
anyway.
Like I said, it hurts so many other cases where racism is so obviously real. But most people hear you talking about the Grammys and they go, oh my God. If they think the Grammys is racist, then I guess none of it is true. Don't do that. Don't be that selfish. Okay, it's absurd. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.